For as long as she can remember, all the way back to her early childhood, Nina Streich has been fascinated by films, mesmerized by movies.
I went from wanting to be a ballerina to wanting to be a director. By the time I was about 11, that was what I wanted to do.
It was a childhood obsession that turned into a teenager's dream.
I wanted to make the film that changed the world.
She wanted to document everything, but she also had another passion. Nina was driven to fight injustice. It's why in 1982 she joined a protest against nuclear weapons, but marching wasn't enough. So she appointed herself media coordinator, which was news to the organizers.
I just walked into the guy who was hiring's office and I said, "You got to get somebody to start right now. I'm starting right now." He had somebody else he was waiting for, and he said, "Well, I'll give you a 2-week trial period. Is that okay?" And I said, "No, it's not okay, but I'll take it because you need somebody right now."
It was the start of what would be a brilliant career. She became one of the first women trailer editors. She became deputy film commissioner in New York, and she discovered she had an amazing ability to connect important causes to important people.
People from not only from all over the world, but the best musicians in the world: Bruce Springsteen, Jackson Browne, Linda Ronstadt, James Taylor.
And she's worked with political heavyweights like Tipper Gore, Michael Dukakis, and Bill Clinton, global players like Mikhail Gorbachev and Archbishop Desmond Tutu, and she's enlisted the efforts of Hollywood types like Harry Belafonte, Peter Yarrow, Colleen Dewhurst, and Mandy Patinkin. So when she was asked to help create an annual film festival, she knew exactly what she wanted to do.
My real idea was that it had to be positive. It had to be, what are the possibilities? What are we for, not what are we against? And that's absolutely critical.
It would be called the Global Peace Film Festival, a name you'd think everyone could get behind, but surprisingly one that created a lot of complaints.
Very much so. It was very much misunderstood. It was taken as something political because of the word peace. And for years people said, you should just drop the word peace from it. And I was like, no, that's what it's about. I want to redefine peace. I want people of all political persuasions to understand that peace is a very important word. And peace does not mean that that we're all going to be friends, and peace does not mean that we're all going to agree, but what peace does mean is that we respect each other's differences.
It began in 2003 and since has evolved into a catalyst for change.
So your festival, as opposed to others, it's not just about coming together, watching these films, and then going home. It's about watching these films and making a difference
Yes.
because of them.
Right, right. The festival tagline is "It starts here," and this year we're working with the slogan, "Don't just sit there," and we're really serious about that.
What's the hardest part about being the festival director? Is it apathy? Is it
Money, lack thereof.
It's Nina's responsibility to find the funds to keep the festival alive, something she feels over the years she's become much better at.
I'm approaching 60. I can't believe it. I just don't believe it. But anyway, one of the wonderful things is learning what you don't know and learning the power of, continued learning and continued exploration.
Nina feels like she's just now hitting her prime. Her festival is on the rise, and she's more driven than ever to be the connection between people looking to make a difference and the films that inspire them to do it.
I mean, how lucky am I to be able to call that work?
to watch films
As work.
that will inspire us to take action?
Yeah.
It's a pretty good way to make a living.
Yeah, isn't it? It's awesome.